Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine's back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Peaky Blinders. This is season 2, episode 5, and I just cannot wait to dive back into this. What a series. Oh, let's go.
What is Grace doing back? I need answers, and I'm ready, willing, and able to find them out. She is just there to stir stuff up and cause all kinds of problems. I can just feel it. Let's go.
I'm happy that we're back doing Peaky because that, Campbell, I mean, it's a whole shit show. So let's go! There, kicking us off.
There we go. Was he walking a goat?
Sounds like it.
Like it? Yep. I can't believe they got Tom for 6 episodes here.
Well, this is back in 14. Or when did the first season has come out? So I don't know. Oh, there's our guy. That's squirrely guy.
See.
It's all of that poisoned.
There's his muscle man.
Rhythmically.
What is he?
Would you stop the noise?
Oh, that's her, his landlady.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
It's race day.
Others are doing my work for me tonight. Gentlemen, welcome. Welcome.
Mr. Solomon.
You must be Arthur. Arthur.
Pleasure to meet you,
I've
sir.
heard so much about you.
Shalom. Let me just say, shalom.
Jeez.
Oh, 'tis a red right hand.
Oh, that intro.
Doing my work for
That was
me.
great.
Was he eating a burrito?
You understand I'm the commanding officer on this operation. You're here purely as an observer.
Passover started off way out there in the Far East, out in the sand, out in the desert where my forefathers come from, you know, the Jews, the Blues, whatever you want to call it. Right? Seder, this feast that what we're having here, right? Seder is basically
Oh, look at that guy's face.
the evil fucking Egyptians had pushed their fucking luck.
Right.
It was part of our tradition to do with Seder, right? That in order to make it good with God, to kill a king,
They going after Paul?
to carry out the call.
They're outside.
Is the ritual sacrifice of the Passover goat.
It's a goat.
Yeah, and we're gonna sacrifice it. But this year, we thought that we'd give the fucking goat a name. You know what we called him?
What you call him?
Tommy Shelby.
Oh, my God.
Oh! Whoa, they took out Billy there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Billy didn't make it.
So he decided to make good on that deal.
Oh.
You're all fired. Okay? Get up. That's right. Let's take it like that. And the evil Egyptian scum was finally cleansed. The blood of the Passover goat, mate.
Oh.
That's from Sabini.
You tell your gypsy king.
Oh!
You know, when you come in here, right, with a fucking gun and a razor, you shot him in the face. You want arresting the summit, right? Surely. Oh.
Holy wow.
Can't take them away again! You can't take my son away!
Let me the boy.
Back here!
Yeah, take that.
I'll be like looking.
Easy.
Oh, what a creep.
You should know that as of this night, Tommy Shelby is finished.
Holy
Oh, we got
shit.
4 more seasons. Yeah.
Me? This is Thomas Shelby. He's come to check up on his filly.
According to the reports I've been given, you're spending £2 a month on worming powder. Horses get worms from the water trough. Put goldfish in them, they eat the worm eggs.
Goldfish? It'll be a gypsy thing, is it?
No. It's an accounting thing.
If you want, I'll dispense with the vet altogether.
Did you ever consider a career in diplomacy?
Hello.
Goldfish, seriously.
Yep. You people have a lot to learn.
Tommy thinks everything's going just fine and dandy.
He has no idea what just happened.
No.
They asked me if I wanted a fire in the guest bedroom. I said no. Just one fire tonight.
Oh. In
Why
the
not?
open in daylight.
It's like holding hands in the mall. Next level commitment.
Yeah, business partnership, huh?
That's right.
Madam, there is a telephone call.
I'll take it in the drawing room.
It's not
It's
for
from
you.
Mr. Shelby.
We had a fucking deal.
You offered me protection. You promised me protection.
Well, no, you see, it was Mr. Churchill that made you that promise.
Do not sit here in your church and lie to me.
You will need to contain your emotions. Good. That's better.
Gee.
You're just
man.
Poking him.
yeah, this is not a good idea.
I have your brother in a prison cell. Case against him is strong. And then there is Polly's son, Michael. He has already admitted to helping Arthur burn down the Marquis pub.
What do you want?
What do I want? Don't understand.
Sure you do.
Tommy Shelby is not afraid to die. And therefore, the threat to your own life might not be enough to make it certain that you will obey me on the given day. I needed also the power of life and death over your family. And that I now have. Your sister. I've known her address in Primrose Hill since the day she moved in. I've been ahead of you. Every step of the way. And as my father used to say, to make sure your dog obeys you, you have to show it the stick once in a while.
No, jeez.
Wow.
Well, Tommy, what are you going to do?
He took his eye off the ball for one night.
Michael's in the reman.
Already now. Shut the doors.
Who's calling here?
Tommy?
Oh, let's add another complication.
Can we meet?
Yes. We'll meet.
When?
Grace, there are some things I have to do first.
He can kidnap Grace and use Grace against Campbell. Oh, it's a game of
Or
cat and
Campbell
mouse.
can or Grace can just take out Campbell.
Yeah.
I spoke to Johnny Dogs. The Lees are kin.
The bloody Lees!
They can give us men.
We don't need more king men.
There's me. We'll take up their offer. We need men.
Michael ever gets out of prison, I am taking him away from this family. For good. This life is bad.
Holy
This
shit.
life is all bad.
You allowed him into it, and he started, and he did the fighting.
Yep.
Should I go and speak to Queen Mary Lee at the Black Patch? She can give us soldiers for a few nights. Go bring up the car.
It's an interesting look that John gave him.
I think John's still kind of taking it in himself of all the chaos.
France is a new place for us, they say. Lot of metal lying around still. Guns and trucks and spent shells and things. Then you go south,
Wow, she is trying.
where the Black Madonna is. They still educate loves there.
Put it into France, that's me.
I'll get you coat. And go with your husband.
Oh.
If you ever talk about getting lost again, I'll cut you.
Oh.
On this family.
I don't think she expected that turn.
No.
What family?
Oh, one last one.
Oh, had to clap back at him there. That was risky.
Hey. Sometimes you play a little fire game, you get burned. Many times.
No.
Oh, man.
It's not working out for Thomas and company.
My son, Michael, where is he?
Do you think I need a shave? It's been a long day. I need a shave, don't you think? Well, maybe it can wait till later.
What an
This guy.
We should do whatever we can to get him freed. Now, I have a form here, a lease form.
Oh.
And with my signature, he can be freed by tomorrow morning at dawn.
He knows he's got her
Yep.
emotions.
What's she gonna have to admit to?
Sign it. Mr. Campbell, please, sir. Something like that. That'd be a way to say it, wouldn't it? What would prompt me to do you such a favor?
What you want?
You mean insider information about Tommy Shelby's criminal empire?
No.
He doesn't trouble the family with Irish business, for instance, does he? Oh, that's not information I need. What else could you give me?
Is he high?
What a creep.
What a piece of shit.
The way they were
I'm
doing the
talking about
camera.
a simple transaction here. I have a great curiosity.
Punch him in the nuts.
Make a magpie. See something
You
Something
mother-
shining in the mud. He has no need for the silver,
Well, then her son is dead.
but he takes it anyway.
Punch him in the balls.
She's got to come
Oh,
up with
come
something.
on.
Don't do this, Paul.
Come on.
Sign the form.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
I will sign that form with this hand when I'm finished. Is it deal?
It's a deal.
I need you to cry.
I will try.
This is not happening. Come on.
Need a favor, Mr. Campbell, sir. And I will do anything in return. That's what you might have said. I felt something.
She's still got that pistol in her purse.
Do you want it on the floor or on the desk, Mr. Campbell?
Come on. This piece of shit.
You cry.
She ain't gonna cry for him.
Got out.
No. No. I want him free.
Should it be like I'm weak, small, yes?
You made me cry. No. We had an agreement, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, so when do we get to kill him?
I hope soon.
We'll get Michael free as well, I promise.
There's no need. They'll let him out in the morning. If the baby wants anything at night, ring the bell by the bed. Take advantage if you're nice.
Oh. Remember that line.
Forgive me, hero.
Man, this episode, everyone just ground floor hit.
So I asked him how he became this man. How did he learn to hold fruit?
Oh, jeez.
So I begged him to stay. We
You know, I kind of wonder if
when
Campbell was kind of messing around saying
so
about
swell.
Michael there, about the beatings. He's not wrong.
No, it doesn't look like it.
He's not lying.
Probably
I was
worse.
wondering if Campbell's even going to still let him out even after he got what he wanted. I thought he was
You
not
need
going to.
cream on them cuts so they'll go bad.
You know what's funny? Oddly enough, as much as I hate Campbell, he's been a man of his word on some stuff.
They told me what you did.
Oh, of course he did.
Yep, of course.
They thought it was funny.
This is Michael's villain arc right here.
Yep.
Well, he just. Oh,
There's no way she's getting him out of this.
No, he's
like the Shelby stuff.
Yeah, he wants more into it now after all this.
Yep. Letting out some aggression.
What are you doing, Tommy?
Something, girlie. That's like you.
Why are you doing that, Tommy?
To remind myself what I'd be if I wasn't who I am.
Oh, that's a good line.
You know, him and Curly make a good team.
Tommy, what's going on?
I think Tommy's lost his mind, Charlie.
Well, it's honest work, Curly. But I don't want to get used to it. So I'll need 6 cans of petrol. Bring him to the garage. Put him in the back of the car.
6 cans. Tommy.
Who's getting burned?
Dude, wait until Tommy finds out about Paul and Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's happening.
Well, what did he have to take care of first?
Are they meeting now?
No, I think he's going to do something and then they're going to meet up because he hasn't
He
done.
said he has to do something first.
Yeah.
But
with the devil, curse God above, to
honey, I thought we were staying in tonight.
Where are you off to?
Find Auntie.
She's my harshest critic. I have to be perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's not half blind, she's half deaf.
So what time will you be back?
Before midnight.
Morning.
You probably won't be soon.
I was thinking mid-morning, but
Yeah.
early morning.
You know, she could have just left her husband in New York. Didn't have to bring him along.
They went on a trip together.
She probably tried, but as you see, he's persistent.
This poor guy doesn't know what he's walking into. Well.
Here we are again.
Have a seat.
That's never good.
It's gonna sit.
Let's throw that there.
Do I not get a drink?
Please.
Get it yourself.
Yes.
Still whiskey?
She had cosmetic surgery between season 1 and season
But other
2.
things
Her
have
nose looks a
changed.
little different.
Sell vans with your name on it at the docks.
Yes, some things have changed.
Tell me, I really wasn't sure about coming tonight.
Lit a fire in the bedroom upstairs.
Oh.
Plan was that we'd sit here for a while, talk about old times, drink some whiskey, and then we're going to go upstairs and sleep together. Just now, on the way to opening the door, I changed my mind. So just have one drink. Tell me how happy you are in New York, and then you can go.
You changed your mind. As a matter of fact, I am happy in New York. And I am married.
Oh, yeah, he's rich, I know.
And he's sweet. So what makes you think that I would have gone to bed with you after one whiskey and some conversation?
Because you love
I
a
was
bad
accounting
boy.
for 3 whiskeys.
How dare you?
I didn't want to sit here for hours talking about nothing and dancing around what we really want to say. I know you're happy in New York. I know your husband's rich and sweet and kind to you. I know you're unarmed. I want to impress you. Do you like Charlie Chaplin?
Yes, I like Charlie Chaplin.
He's in the silent movies.
But you've never heard Charlie Chaplin speak.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There's Chaplin.
Oh my God, it's him. It's really Charlie Chaplin in person.
Yep.
Nice.
And how the hell do you know Charlie Chaplin?
Why don't? I know his bodyguard, Wag MacDonald. Snatch up there. Wag was a bookie in Birmingham, then he went to Los Angeles. You see, Wag is also a Romany gypsy, as is Chaplin, but he keeps it a secret. Chaplin was born in the Black Patch, a gypsy camp in Birmingham.
Oh.
So we all have our secrets, Grace. Come on, I'll introduce you.
I was half expecting Robert Downey Jr. I really was.
That'd have been great.
Mr. Campbell, you said you knew my sister's address in Primrose Hill, so I expect you men watching the house. See who comes and goes. Well, tonight you men will see me return to the house with a very beautiful woman. Before midnight. Of course, I'll close the curtains. Can you guess who the woman is?
Liar!
I'm sorry, the over dramatic stand up. Liar!
Is this happening?
Now we have someone.
Or is Campbell imagining this? Now, this is probably happening.
Oh, he's going nuts.
It's too late, Tommy.
It's 11, Grace.
I mean, it's too late.
It's 11, Grace.
Come with me to New York.
There are things to do.
Look at the way they're shooting this. Like,
Kind of in, out, a little rocky.
It couldn't have worked. That was the question.
And now, for the record, this is not a business.
No, not a business
witnessing.
Grace, honey, why do you smell like whiskey and your hair's messed up?
Boy, Auntie really put you through the ringer.
She'll get fixed back up before she goes.
It's just
What they're doing is slightly I miss you furious jumping.
yeah,
Not so furious jumping.
Not so furious.
not so furious.
Wow.
That's
Not so
sensual jumping.
Sensual. Furious
sensual jumping. We'll go with it.
Second you breathe till the light shines on me.
Lusting. How about that? Lusting. that fits, right?
I'll drive you.
Lusty jumping?
I'll drive you.
Lusty.
Drive you back to your husband.
Honey, who's in the car?
Sound back.
We don't know yet.
Oh.
Return ticket.
This wasn't right, Tommy.
Well,
Go back, Grace.
It's too late.
can't go back, Bob.
Can't go back.
Jesus Christ.
They're doing tests on us. I don't know when they'll be finished.
Wait, what?
Tests on us.
We're having treatment.
Oh.
A doctor in Harley Street.
Okay.
A new thing, a breakthrough.
Well, Tommy just did it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying for a baby.
Oh, you're going to have a little Shelby.
Is that what this was?
I think for her,
Yep.
it was 100% for her.
Absolutely it
He
was.
shooting blanks.
Yep.
She knew Tommy could fulfill a need.
Oh,
I'm guessing. I have no clue.
please just name it Tommy
Is anybody
Jr.
familiar with the song by Heart? All I want to do is make love to you.
Oh, yeah. What a chorus that is.
Doctor believes it's surely me who's at fault.
But she doesn't think that.
I'm sorry. It's no one's fault.
I'm tired of that, Tommy.
Well, you're pregnant now. Yep. Guaranteed. I've never been so sure of anything in my life.
Well, it's not the business relationship.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was sure of
Deal
that.
is done. Well, in 10 months, you'll be able to see me.
Oh, you're going to need to see me in about 10 months. 8 to 12. We'll range it.
Used to working undercover.
Maybe this was a business transaction.
Oh!
I have never lied to him once.
So tell him the truth.
Yeah.
The final.
Oh no, this has got to be Arthur, huh?
Uh-oh, yeah. Tommy forgot right quick that Campbell still has Arthur in prison.
How's Houdini gonna get me out of this? What will I tell me? He's got a plan. But you don't know what that plan is, do you, John? Because we just kill. We can't be trusted. He's already told me what I've got to do.
Oh.
Wow.
There you go. All right. Still got that six cans of petrol.
Still can't get over that liar.
What business have you got here?
I've just pulled over. I never smoke and drive, you know.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ireland. The beautiful north, where the rocks sing in the wind.
Where in the beautiful north?
You know, I just pulled over for a
I want
crack.
to see some identification.
Pulled him away.
And boom. John doesn't normally smoke cigars.
Oh, there
Where
you
did they
go.
just walk away from? Where was that?
They put a bomb in
Put a bomb in
the
the
letter
took
slot.
out the magazine slot.
This was the hit.
Mail slot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He was still thinking about liar over here.
Yeah, that was great.
That's like Simon's on Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit!
I just can't wait to see that reaction playback.
Tomorrow might never come. Come.
The goldfish.
Let me guess, it's working. Oh, look at they're eating.
Does it really stop the horses from getting worms?
We'll find out.
It really does.
Wouldn't the goldfish poop in the water?
That's what I was thinking. Real
Maybe
high.
that
I don't know nothing about horses.
Real high in ammonia.
Not many of your people know about me, so I haven't done the damage that will come.
My people.
No, the damage isn't done, is what I mean. Even if it's like this, I want the horse to stay here.
To stay, yes, of course.
Epsom is close, and
I haven't got my outfit yet, so it's all right.
you can still be with me at the enclosure.
It's very gracious of you, sir.
Oh.
You talk about damage. The damage not yet done. You don't think that half of London already thinks that I'm fucking a racketeer? Laughing about it, laying on bets about when you'll steal the silver.
Oh.
You've told me about her like a gentleman. I kindly behave like a gangster again.
Oh, wow.
Hey, maybe that's something that needed to
sorry
be
for me.
said.
It's fine.
Yep. You needed to hear that.
I think she's tired of living the proper
Because your
life.
horse will come fifth or sixth. But I will win you.
Oh,
nice.
She shall win.
I shall win you.
Oh.
She knocked that out of the park.
He's just parking his car. He said for you to wait in here.
This bastard.
Maybe he finally gets clipped in here.
You exactly do here.
I exactly am a secretary to Mr. Shelby.
A secretary? My. All that paperwork.
Do you want tea?
No.
Good. Wasn't giving it to you anyway.
How much longer can this guy live? It's gotta happen. Tommy's gotta be laying a trap for him somehow.
Well, dude, he still has one up on Tommy. All he has to do is tell him what he did with Paul.
Yep.
Take a seat.
How is your company treasurer, Polly?
Oh, here we go.
In Belgravia, Field Marshal Russell's house was burnt out. The incendiary device was put to his letterbox, which means that he will have to find somewhere else to live for at least the next 3 months.
Which also means that your plan for me to break in and shoot him in his bed is now no longer an operational possibility.
Burn frees you from your obligations. Think again.
I will keep my side of the bargain.
Oh, by God, you will.
I will shoot your field marshal, but I will do it in a way that serves my purpose.
The only purpose is my purpose.
I will carry out your assassination at a place of my choosing.
Listen to me.
My.
I've recently become a racehorse owner, Mr. Campbell. Well, perhaps you can guess which one is my horse.
I wouldn't be telling him about your horses. He's going to have that thing taken out.
Great.
Oh.
Where and when?
Epsom. Derby Day.
Oh, it's leading
God,
into
that was so
Stop it,
short.
Dave, stop.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
You know, the
What a banger.
way Campbell wears that thin tie, you can just tell he's an asshole. It's so obvious.
Hey, that's Sam O'Neill doing a great show, right?
His character.
I feel like you.
I didn't
real invested in here.
Well, this guy's got to go. I mean, I can't believe Tommy's letting him hang around this long, but I guess he still needs him. And I don't know what episode it was of. I think it had to be season 1, where I kind of felt like, Tommy was getting. He's a sharp guy, but he was also a lucky guy in season 1. And it just seems like for him, it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. He's going up against some guys in Sabini and Alfie now. Apparently Alfie's against him, as we can see, put Arthur in jail, getting ready to hang him. Where I don't know if he's trusting the wrong people or if he's just in over his head a little bit, because he can make the plans work. And again, I'm glad that it's done this way, because I wouldn't want him to be like, again, a season 5 Walter White level genius where he's 12 steps ahead of everybody, has it all figured out, because that would make for a boring show. So I'm glad to see that the Peaky Blinders are having to go through and kind of navigate their way through some ups and downs and a lot of setbacks and some serious situations. And I like how Tommy's forced into situations where he's got to come up with something. There's not always a good choice. There's bad choice A and bad choice B. And I'm totally enjoying the ride that we're being taken on here. That being said, I was really hoping Aunt Polly would have her pistol in her purse or figure out something, but that just
It wasn't definitely going to be
right.
The trigger.
Well, and that's the thing, because
I don't think
if she did that, then Michael's dead.
Yeah.
In prison for sure.
Yeah.
But that just means that we all are rooting for Campbell to meet his demise as soon as possible. Things got real interesting with Tommy in this episode. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Tommy's running around here. He's got 2 ladies chasing after him. His brother's in prison, about to be, strung up, and everything is going terrible for the Peaky Blinders. But somehow Tommy's finding a way to find some sort of love and
some wins.
Yeah,
he's had some
I've
wins
never
here and
been
there.
so sure of anything. That Grace thinks her husband is the problem. She wants a child. And
little Tommy Jr.
is going to have
stay attached.
Yes,
Tommy.
Some way she'll be attached to Thomas Shelby, because I've never, like I said, I don't know if I make the cut, but I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Grace is 1,000% pregnant right now, or the things are working through the way they have to work, because that's 1,000% happening. I really enjoyed the dialogue between Tommy and Charlie, was it, in the barn? Where
Curly,
not Charlie. I was thinking of Charlie Chaplin with Curly.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I like how Tommy wanted to remind himself of, look, if I quit all this is kind of what I go back to. I've had a taste of this life. Yeah, there's been some setbacks, but I can't go back now. I can't go back to the previous life. So I really liked that scene in there, and it was interesting the way that it went to at the horse training stables, we'll say. I don't think Tommy was quite ready for the way that dialogue went, because the way May was putting him in a box of, I don't care, people already know about me, you're not going to ruin my reputation, this is what I want, I'm tired of essentially living the way other people want me to. Again, this show knocks it out of the park with individual one-on-one scenes, and this is just more of that. So another fantastic episode, so much to talk about, so much happened. Again, Alfie is... I wasn't so sure on the last episode if he was going to go through it, or if it was a setup to take out Sabini, but it ended up being he was totally going for it, and I'm not so sure I completely understand why he sided with Sabini, unless I just haven't fully comprehended just how powerful Sabini's organization is, and Alfie sees that as a better ally.
It went back to where they said that they've known each other since they were kids, and they've been friends there, and he's like, and he even said to him, it's better to have me as a friend than an enemy.
Right.
So that's where I was like hoping too he was going to do the double cross, because Sabini needs to get taken out. So there's still a glimmer of hope that he did it, because I mean they all knew Billy Kitchen was gonna not be good. Like he was gonna come unglued, and even soon as he came in, Alfie was saying he can't have someone like that in your stable. He said it in the first or second episode when they gave him the job, because he was like head baker, and he's like, you can't have one like that, you know. And so that's where I have that slight glimmer of hope, because I knew that Alfie never really liked Billy Kitchen because he thought he could be more harm than anything. But also in this one was Michael, when he came out after he was in prison, you saw all the scratches and everything. He's not going anywhere, I don't think. But when he goes to Paul, you know, they're laughing about what you did in there, and then he goes, maybe it was, and it just did that walk off, and Paul gave him that look. So now Michael is probably going way down the rabbit hole of being a Peaky Blinder, because and you saw what Paul was saying, you know, giving him that look. But at the same time, we were hoping Paul would do something in that situation with Campbell, but we also knew that she was going to do anything she could to get Michael out of there, because we saw what harm happened to him. I'm guessing it was 2-3 days that he was in, and we saw how much he was in. And like you said, if she does anything to Campbell, Michael's gone. And then Grace getting to meet Charlie Chaplin. Now that inside info on him, on Chaplin being part gypsy, well, is that right, or what? Like, did they just make that up for the show type thing? I mean, I imagine it's right, but let me know in the comments, because I had no idea about that. So I thought that was pretty cool, and then including Charlie Chaplin, who would have been one of the most popular actors. Well, he is in history, but at the time he had to be like the biggest of big stars. So that was pretty cool to see. And just even with Arthur thinking, you know, maybe he made wrong choices in life. He should have tried. He should have listened more in class. Which John right away goes, "You never went to class." So, and he said he was good at drawing, and maybe he could have been a drawer. So I love that whole interaction.
I did like how Arthur called John out a little bit, though. What's Tommy's plan? Oh, he's got a plan so good he can't tell us. I did like that Arthur threw it back.
Well, because even Campbell said that to Paul about working with the Irish. Nobody has. So Tom doing his stuff on the side, and Campbell's right too. He knows that Tommy's not afraid of death, but he will do anything to protect his family. You got to protect family. But another good episode, and the next episode is the season 2 finale, correct?
Yes.
So, I cannot wait for the fireworks of that episode.
6 cans of gasoline.
Petrol. I love that they say
Guzzling.
Yeah, this episode, I mean, on par with everything else. You know, the writing here, the acting, this entire story has just been phenomenal. Grace coming back, I didn't see that coming. That she was
looking for a stud.
We're on the topic of racehorses and all that stuff. So that was pretty interesting. I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised that Tommy called Campbell just with everything going on. You know, it was like, do you really want to poke him right now, especially with the situation with Arthur and Michael and everything else going on? So that was a brazen move. Aunt Paul was doing anything to get Michael out of prison, but I think the problem is now I think Michael is more angry than he was when he went in, and now he wants his revenge against Campbell and the guards that were laughing at his mom.
Yep.
So had Aunt Paul let Tommy take care of it and get Michael out, like he said he would, I think it's maybe you have a different outcome. Now I think Michael's all in. Which we had predicted earlier that he likes this lifestyle. I don't think Michael's going anywhere, and I don't know that that Paul's going to make or be able to talk him out of it. The dialogue between Tommy and May was pretty incredible. I mean, obviously by the place she lives and the lifestyle that they've shown us that she lives, a very upscale, high society, and she's with the gangster and doesn't really care. She's going to keep doing whatever she wants to do. Which is another interesting part of this story. I mean, there's a very small, central cast of characters, but they're telling multiple stories at the same time and doing an incredible job with it, which I think is super, super captivating. Tom Hardy, of course, was awesome again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just phenomenal in everything he does. But yeah, there's a lot going on, in these episodes. It feels like each episode could be its own movie, and I know we're getting about an hour, but there's just so much good story here that I don't know. I feel like I'm not ready for this season to be over yet.
I did like how May told him to go be a gangster again, and I wonder if that was more than just with Grace, because he was trying to keep things what did he say, 90% legit, 10% illegal. Maybe she was telling him look, you just need to go be what you're gonna be.
Well, I think a big part of it was, sometimes you see stories like this where you get the guy who's the bad boy and the girl who's whatever, and you can't be with somebody like me. And she was just like, look,
That's a good
I'm
line.
That's a good line.
and she write that down. She had talked earlier, the first time he spent the night, about, her husband was passed and the difficulties she faced with that, and, the guest rooms and all this and the maids. And I think she just wants to do whatever it is that she wants to do, and a woman living in high society in that time should be proper, and she's just over it, right? She just wants to live her life. And right now that doesn't include finding some, the next suitor who's gonna, fit well on her arm and in high society, whatever. So she's just doing what she wants to do, which, good for her. Do what makes you happy. And, look, Tommy's charismatic. I mean, there's that, he's got some questionable business ventures, but he is charismatic, and a few replacements for that. So, another great episode. Real curious to see what's going to happen with Arthur. I can't imagine we're going to lose him in season 2, but the show's thrown us a lot of curveballs already. Just 2 seasons into a total of 6, so I'm just excited for the next one.
Real curious, from all of you, if you made it this far, how many men and women, how many of you just been straight to the point about a certain couple scenes in here with Grace and Tommy? How many of you out there were just, all cards on the thing, on the table here, A, B, and C, you guys didn't dance around, just, this is how I'm approaching this. What are you feeling? I'm just curious to see how many people have done that, maybe are still doing it, because I've done it a couple times in the day. Amazing results. Just being straight up.
He did the same thing with May too in the first one.
It's the honesty approach. Hey, this is whatever you're going to put in there. It's just the honesty.
I don't have time to play this game.
Yeah, I don't have time.
We're not dancing.
4 hours of all this.
We're getting right to it.
But back to here. Again, I'm curious to see how many people are actually going to be honest in the comments about that. With May, I'm going to go right to May. Well, actually, first, let me back up. I'm going to go to that piece of shit Campbell. That guy needs to go.
I'm saying.
I was defeated when seeing Aunt Paul do what she thought she had to do to free Michael, and I get it, right? With I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect my son, especially after what Campbell said. But man, I was defeated. Obviously, Aunt Paul did not enjoy a damn second of that, unlike the piece of shit Campbell did. But now he has to go, and that contradicts what I normally say. Like when you get a good villain,
right?
If I had the pencil, because it is very entertaining. Not that scene, but just the overall.
Yeah, having
cat
a
and mouse.
villain like that from our standpoint makes it interesting.
Yeah, because like Sabini, we've seen that he's very extreme.
Yeah.
Right. At least with Campbell, we have a rapport of him. He is the yin to the yang almost of Tommy. Maybe that's the wrong one to use, but the cat and mouse game that Tommy and him do in these episodes are very entertaining.
And it's always out in the open. Or sometimes,
well, in this case, right, they're kind of hiding their meetings, but
a little bit, yeah.
The approach though is that each time I got you, and then the other one, well, here's my cards, now I got you.
Well, that's what I mean. It's two guys who are against each other, yet they're working together, and they meet and tell each other what they're gonna do.
It's so damn entertaining. But of course, there has to be an end to it at some point. So if it's this season, bon voyage for sure.
What a great finale.
We'll be happy to see.
Yeah,
it.
I wonder how long they can stretch that story out between the two of them. Because honestly, at the end of last season, it was like, okay, what happened here? Well, he caught one in the leg, but we're surprised to see him back.
Well, yeah,
It'll be the other leg, and he's gonna have two canes.
Well, and the other thing is too, like, how long would it get? Some would consider dragged out.
Right.
That's why I always say, like, just write them off. Don't give them a death sentence, but write them off. That way, when they come back, it's like, oh, great, more chaos is coming. I can't wait to see this train wreck. With May, love the line of, now that you told me the truth or whatever, kindly go
back to being a gangster.
Go back to being a gangster. Mm-hmm. I thought that is something Tommy absolutely needed to hear, because he was stepping in shit this whole episode of like, all right, now this is going wrong. This is going wrong. That's going wrong. Nothing is working right now. Except Grace stepping back in the picture, which you can kind of say that probably wasn't going the right way, but that's a debatable subject probably. But with May, I am curious to see how long she's going to be around, because right here in this episode, she's fighting for him. What's the next episode going to bring? Especially now that I'm hitching my wagon to your wagon on that. Grace is for sure getting pregnant by Tommy.
1000%.
I would be amazed if that ends up.
You're so sure it's twins. That's how sure you are. It's twins.
If May is around longer, how does that break up the relationship then? 100%. Well, does Tommy even know?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
does this even happen?
Yeah, Grace wouldn't even want to probably tell Tommy.
Gotta get him on Maury.
Maury. I know I'm taking that to an extreme right now, or a distant hypothetical, but that's stuff I'm thinking about. Arthur getting set up in the beginning. They had the setup. I was thinking, oh man,
when they closed that
do
door,
a turn
yeah,
here, and then it happened. So now I'm wondering, is the next episode the end of Tom Hardy's run? To me, that's another guy I wouldn't write off, because he's such a wild card in the way that he does his performance as Alfie. Let's get him in trouble, write him off, try to get him back later on. But what do I know? I'm not a writer of a fantastic show like this. So either way, whatever you guys do and whatever we see, it was probably the right choice.
Exactly, it was.
And just seeing how the instant that Grace is mentioned, he's done. He crumbles.
Oh my
Sets
God.
him off.
But otherwise, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this plan's going to be turned out for Tommy, because Tommy found out everything that Campbell was going to do. He pulled a 180 on Campbell. Can't wait to see what's going to go down now that John Boy did that piece. What's next for John Boy, and how is Arthur going to get out? Because there's no way that I can see any of the Shelbys being eliminated this season.
Nah, I don't see that happening either. All I know is that the next episode is going to be highly explosive. We cannot wait. We are so excited for the season 2 finale. Hopefully you are too with us. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. Liar!
That's up there with the governors.
Liar.